This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
To read them throughout the show. Back to you, Sister Macy.
Welcome back to another episode of Explore Mountain States.
That's it for the weather
and
update.
Moving on to our district news update.
Only here
on INCRadio Mountain States.
Good afternoon, good morning. Oh, that's really close. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to INCRadio Mountain States. Hello, everyone. I am Marie Dumaya, broadcasting live from Denver, Colorado. It is Saturday, November 2nd. I cannot believe it, everyone. It is already the first Saturday of November. We're already towards the end of the year. That my face is really big there. I'm sorry. Sorry if that shocked everyone. But good morning for those who are in the Philippines. Hopefully that woke you up. But yes, hello to everyone who are tuning in to us. It is 5:05 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So that is Colorado, Utah, I think New Mexico. Is that right? New Mexico too. Okay. Our director Kieran is saying, like it is New Mexico as well. But also, of course, Pacific Daylight Time. It is 4:05 p.m. Actually, you just turned the clock like 1 minute. So it's 4:06 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That is in Las Vegas, of course, and Phoenix because they don't change the time, right? Phoenix. Yes. But also that reminds me, I will give another reminder towards the end of the show. But the change your clock. Is it this weekend?
Yes, it's this weekend.
Oh, yes. Hello. Also, let's go ahead and say hi to our multimedia director.
Hello, everybody. Good day to everyone.
Yes, hello. So it is tonight that we will change the clock, right? Is that right, Ron?
Technically, 2 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I did not realize that. I forgot.
But you don't have to stay up at 2 a.m. You can before you go to bed.
Exactly. Yeah, because your device will automatically adjust, right? But you can change your manual clock, right? Before you go to sleep. Yes. So I hope that that makes sense. So yes, make sure you change your time, except if you're in Arizona, which is where our guest for today is. So let's go say hi to her. I'm gonna give her the floor. Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Chrisette. I'm from the local of Phoenix. I am a head secretary and also a deaconess in our local congregation.
Yes, very, very busy. By the way, what is also your career? Can you also kind of give us a quick summary what your career is? What do you do for job?
Oh, okay. So I specialize in process improvement. So I am actually a manager on a pharmacy benefits management company.
Process improvement. That sounds like an organizing.
Yes. So normally I spot check. They tell me a process. We do process mapping, and then we identify the gaps or defects, whatever it may be, and then we try to improve the process or improve the system.
Exactly, and that is actually ties in perfect. Our perfect guest, right, Ron? For our topic today here in INCRadio Mountain States, an organized life. And we will find out if you are not organized yet, or if you have a ways to go, it's okay, because being organized is a process. It contains a lot of modifying, tweaking, but we'll hear from Chrisette today, and we'll see if she agrees with that. Especially, it looks like she does have a great experience with this. But before we go to her and before we go to our topic, we do want to say hi to our team live chat who are there. Brother Rod, good afternoon from West Las Vegas. Hello, Brother Rod. Thank you for tuning in. Brother Andrew from Virginia. Yes. So he's actually part of INCRadio. So yes. So thank you so much for tuning in. And then also Camario Oka. Good morning here in the Philippines. Stay safe, brethren. Greetings from the locale of Brixtonville, District of Caloocan North. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way from the Philippines. So that is 7 in the morning. Again, magandang umaga po, Pilipinas. Thank you for being there. Brother Gabe. Yes, hello, Gabe. Thank you so much for tuning in. She's actually part of INCRadio Mountain States. Hopefully, you can join us soon here on air. But thank you so much for being there on Team Live Chat. But yes, we're over there with Team Live Chat. Oh, we also want to say hi to Sir Lani from Long Island City, District of New York. I remember her. So yes, everyone in the Team Live Chat, thank you so much for being there. Lirnatas Sandanya saying hi to you. Actually, do you know her? Is she from your locale?
Yes, she's actually our local LCRC, local custodian
Oh,
registry clerk.
yes, and she knows Crusade very well because Crusade is the head secretary. All right, cool. Thank you so much for tuning in. But yes, Team Live Chat, please do join us in our discussion today. Hopefully, you will learn. And I do have a question for you. But before we do that, let's go to our segment of MTS Challenge.
MTS Challenge.
Yeah, so in this MTS challenge, we will be on grid view. So we can see everyone's reactions. And then I forgot. For this, Crusade and I actually have pen and paper or like something to write on and something to write with. And of course, Ron there will be in the background, but he might tune in or chime in once in a while. So Team Live Chat, even if you may not have a piece of paper there with you, you have the Team Live Chat. So you have the chat. So please join us as we have this game. Because in this MTS challenge, we will challenge ourselves to see how organized we are at this moment and what we may be able to improve upon. And again, it's not something to judge on, but it's something to improve on. All right. So we will learn from each other. If we could be on grid view, I don't think we're quite on grid view yet, but if you could be on grid view, okay, that would be great. So yes, we will answer together. We'll write on answers and then we'll put 1, 2, 3 up. Team Live Chat, please do join us. And then Team Live Chat, because this is an MTS challenge, we do have a question for you. Question of the day for you. What one organization tip will you work on moving forward? Whether that's what you hear from the panelists here based on our discussions or what you see on the Team Live Chat, because we learn from you over there in the chat just as much as you learn from us. All right, are we ready? Okay, we're not quite on grid view yet. Hopefully we will be soon, so you'll be able to see our answers. All right, so question number 1, Team Live Chat and team panelists. I am very organized. So we'll see if we want to answer. You can answer freely however you want to. Like so I am very organized. Team Live Chat, please join us. Yeah, with that. All right, ready? Are we ready? Okay. Well, we'll wait to see. But yes, number 1 is I am very organized. That's it. There's no context. Just I am very organized. I think we're ready, right, Chrisette? I think you're ready. Okay. And ready? 1, 2, 3, go. What did you say? Oh, okay. You can. I put. I think so. All right.
Stars with a happy face.
Yeah. Can you talk to us through that? I think that means you are extremely organized. So, but yes. Can you talk through us to that? Why do you think that? Why do you think you are very organized?
Because of the need for it. Young mom, I was a young mom, and before that I was already head secretary, and in order to perform my duties I have to be organized, especially being part of the local administration. We need to always be on top, if not ahead of what's to come.
Well, that's good. So you did it because of your responsibilities, right? It's a necessity, but that's good. That's really good because like it can be overwhelming, right, with all the tasks that you have, especially like what you said. Not only do you have duties, but you're young mom. So yes, you have a lot, and you also have a career, right? So yeah, so you
Yes.
really have to be organized. So that's good. Don't let your task or like a lot of like the things that you have to do as an excuse, right? You said you didn't give that excuse. You said I gotta be organized, right? Yeah, be ahead, right?
Yes, and also at my line of work, I do have special certification when we are able to, before we reach a certain certification, we need to be able to save the company certain amount of
Oh,
money,
money. Yeah.
and that's through process improvements. And a
Yeah.
lot of times when there are gaps in process, because we waste time, or there's a lot of things that are wrong in the process.
Mhm.
So that kind of mentality, I think it's already like part of me when I'm at work, when I'm at home, when I'm at church.
Yeah.
So that's why for me, I rated myself. I'm pretty efficient and organized
Yeah.
in all those aspects.
Yeah, and it's perfect for your job, right? And your duty as a head secretary, right? You gotta be organized, very organized. Brother Andrew said, "I am relatively organized." I can relate, bro. I can relate. And then let's see here. Okay, we also want to say hi real quick to J. Angelo Agustin, watching from Summerlin. Oh, hello, Summerlin. Hello, Summerlin from Nevada. Okay, Team Elijah, you can join us. Oh, Sister Amy Malyari as well from Globe. Okay, that's good. So it already is ingrained for you as well. It's perfect because that's your job, that's your career. Very, very important for your career. All right, number 2. I utilize a calendar. Let me explain this. I didn't say I have a calendar. Everyone has a calendar. Okay, I utilize a calendar. So yeah. Okay, ready? Okay, set. Challenge yourself. Oh, are you ready? Okay. All right. I think everyone saw that. But I like how Ron's though is. I mean, you have like I think Ron's is you have a calendar, but you utilize it. But Chrisette, you utilize it. Mine is just I said yes. Okay. I the only reason why I said yes is because I have it on my device. So I mean I use it. I look at it all the time. I was laughing because I said I utilize a calendar, not I have a calendar, but Ron has a calendar. That's good. That's good. What about you, Chrisette? You have that beautiful calendar, like organizer. Can you kind of show us that and then talk through it?
Absolutely. You guys know what this is. This is the Creative Christian Planner. I won this at the INC Media Live.
Yes.
So it's quite special. And as you can see, I put tabs on it. It's a great size. I can put it in my purse.
Yeah.
And but before I won this, really in the past years, I would go to INC Media, download and print it on a bigger paper, on a regular paper, and have it bound at the print shop. But it's perfect for me because it has the monthly view, as I've shown you. And then it has also the weekly view, which tells me what I have to do for that week. And I have a place also where I can put my notes. Right. It's great. And I can just brain dump all of my thoughts, even the to-do list. So yeah, I love this is my calendar. I love that format. And it helps me see the overview and also the details.
That's good. And it looks like from what I've seen there is it's color coded. Is that right? Can you
It is.
for that?
Yes, yes. So before I would use this is my set of pens. You can go wild because it's also therapeutic for me, and I really do enjoy it. But I didn't start as that much before. I started very simple. Like my kids, I already start them having their checklist for the day because it depends on the phases of our lives, right? Like for them, it's just simple checklist. For me, I'm already advanced, so I even have my set of stickers that I can put.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I see it, I have so much stuff to do. I just gotta have fun.
Chrisette, you must have a big bag.
I do.
You gotta look. Oh, there you
Wow.
go. Yeah, that's awesome. No, that's good. And I think the keyword is there. You said you enjoy it, right? Okay.
Yes.
So before I add more to that, I do want to say hi to the team live chat again. Let's see here. Oh, Sister Carolyn Shank, Sister Care at the Care, tuning in over there from I forget that Sacramento, right? Sacramento, right?
Thanks. Hi, Kaylin.
Who is that? Oh, hello, Sister Kaylin. Okay.
Kaylin,
Hi, Sister Kaylin. And then
and Sister Donna.
so oh, Sister Donna Polisok. I did see her. I think I saw an answer earlier as well. Maybe it was it
Oh, and there's Tamar Palisok.
oh, hello,
So they're
Paul.
our new resident minister in the family is all watching us. Hello,
Hello, thank
Paul.
you for supporting Sister Chrisette.
And there's
um,
Sister
re-
Chrislyn.
yeah, there you go. Also, let's see here. Oh, there you go. I do see him now. And then also, I think Brother Andrew said, oh, there you go. He utilizes the Outlook calendar. I think that's for work. So I agree. I do use that. But yes, so keyword that Chrisette has mentioned is that she enjoys it. So if you have a calendar, whatever works for you. If yours is a simple one, like me, I have it on my phone, right? Oh, there you go. Ron showed his phone. So we have it. I mean, it can be kind of a lot, but at least it keeps track. Like what you said is that at least I know what I'm gonna be doing today, but also in a few days, in a few weeks, my deadline, especially at work, is where my Outlook calendar is. So that's when I would be specific on where my meetings are, deadlines are. But I don't have the manual calendar handwritten that Chrisette has, because that is overwhelming for me. Because like what she said, she enjoys it. So that is the important thing. You don't have to follow how Chrisette does it, and maybe you will get to that point later. Right? Don't you agree?
I agree, and it's really what works for you. Because I've
Yeah.
tried also digital, but
Oh, didn't work for you?
have distractions on my phone, and actually has time limits on my phone.
Oh,
So I
really?
have to do the manual one.
Yeah, and especially if you like to write, and like what you said, you enjoy it. Like you have different colors, you have stickers. I mean, she spends money on it, everyone. So like, but what works for you, that is the most important thing. You don't have to follow the way that she does. Ron and I usually, it looks like we just do it through our device. The reason why I like it on my device is because I can sync it. If I'm on my laptop, then I can see it. It's easier. I'm kind of like with my Outlook. If I'm at work, then I can see it. If it's on my app, then I can see it. So yes, whatever works for you. And then I have a to do task as well, where I'll be able to just tweak it, see it, because I think if I have what Chrisette has, I'd be overwhelmed. So don't let that deter you. Whatever works for you. And like what she said, at first she started simple, right? Yeah, but start them young. Like what she said, her kids, she already get them started. I think for me, the beginning of planning is when I was in school as well. At my school, they were, like, I mean, I think this was for every school. They were providing a planner, so you would write when your assignments are, right? So that's I hope the students are using that. I know not everyone really use that, but I recommend that, right? Do you agree, Sister Cassette?
Totally. And
Mm.
any tool, a tool is only a tool if you're able to use it. If it
True.
at one point the tool is no longer useful for you or it stresses you, move on to the next one
Yes,
and try again.
exactly. Like, don't be afraid, right? Go ahead, Ron.
I have a question. What do you do with your old
Oh
calendars
yeah,
once you retire them? Do you keep them?
Yeah, yeah, I
you do.
do. Yeah, and then I go back to it and it makes
Oh,
me
you
feel
go back
good.
to it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a journal already. So yeah.
So you enjoy going through it and looking
Yes.
through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the other day, I was looking at my journal
Yeah.
calendar during the pandemic times, and it was
Wow.
interesting.
That,
Yeah.
that's good.
Wow.
It's therapeutic for you. That's good. Yeah, I don't know, Team Mario, do you agree with that? I think my my to do task or sorry, stress me out. So I'm like, check, let's move on. Like remove. You know,
Don't you feel a sense of
when you check,
satisfaction when you check
exactly,
it? Right.
exactly. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's why sometimes I put there, eat breakfast. Check,
Yes.
whatever. Like if you're having a hard time, for example, doing a task, even a simple things like that, that will help, right? Yeah. So make sure that you are doing what works for you, and like what Crisetta said, a tool is only a tool if it works for you. If it's not, don't be. It's okay. This doesn't mean you failed. You just move on and try a new thing. Okay, these are just some ideas. Also, want to say hi to Brother Arch Christian Rhoda. He always tunes in to us, and then all the shows on INCRadio. So we appreciate that. All right, number 3. Oh wait, sorry. Are we number 3? Oh yes, number 3. I have consistent daily or weekly habits. So routines, things like that. Okay. All right, ready, set, okay, whatever, however you answer. Oh, wait, okay. So yeah, Team Live Chat, I have consistent daily or weekly habits. Oh, okay, cool. Ready? Oh, okay. So that's a yes. I did see Ron giving a thumbs up earlier. Can you just kind of walk through, Ron, if that's okay? Because I know you also gave a thumbs up earlier. What are your like? How would you summarize your daily or weekly habits? How did you get to that point?
Well, when I was working, I had a daily routine, and it actually involved a lot of walking too, because I would take
Yeah.
breaks now and then.
Mm.
So, but after I stopped working, I had the opportunity to retire early. I had to come up with a new schedule. So I'm still kind of figuring it
Oh,
out,
you're
but
tweaking it, right?
yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
trying to tweak it out. I'm still trying to get some activity in there, exercise
Mm.
as well. But trying to manage, I've got some projects definitely with our district multimedia, but also projects on the outside that I work on. So it's trying to balance that and a lot of honeydews that I have here at the house that I
Exactly.
need to take care
The
of.
task.
Yes, so it's just a matter of balancing your time, but you
Mhm.
definitely have to have
Mm.
some kind of routine.
Routine, yes. And sometimes when you get used to the thing about a routine, if it's not a good routine for you, the good thing about it is you can change it. The bad thing about it is that it will also change, So like before, Ron has a good routine of always walking, but then I had to change. So now he has to modify it, tweak it that way he can incorporate the walking, the like the physical aspect of it again. Brother Andrew said, I have consistent weekly daily habits, 50%. What does that mean? 50% daily or half of the time. I'm not sure. But yes, I also want to say hi to Sister Kristen Andoy from Padilla, Rizal. And then also Priscilla Batan from Rizal. Oh, wow. Hello to everyone over there in the Philippines. We appreciate that. So, Chris said, you gave a heart, which is a good thing. But you've heard from Ron. He does have, it's very important to have routines, but he tweaked it. He's tweaking it now because, before he had like the walking aspect on it. But because of the pandemic or like anything that has happened, he has to modify it. Do you also agree that especially with you being so organized and like I'm sure you have like best great routines. That's why you gave a heart. Like, uh, that do you agree that being
Yeah,
organized or like
yeah.
yeah, that it takes a lot of tweaking? Go ahead.
Let me just touch on
Yes, yes,
Ron's
yes.
point of view
Please,
because he
yeah,
said that it really amazes me that he is self-aware that when the walking is gone, now he got to put it back, right?
yeah, right,
Was
yeah.
the routine before, and so I am like that too. And then being self-aware is already like kind of like your cue. Hey, I got to change something. But like
True.
for me, it I just a fun fact. One of my daily routine is that we do laundry every day.
Oh, you
Every
do.
yes, because I process improvement mindset, right? So a lot of people
True.
complain about laundry, a missing sock or a pair of socks
Oh,
or something. We've never,
that's
if there
good.
was ever maybe like I could count it maybe like
Yeah,
in my hand,
in one hand,
ever
yeah.
since the kids were even babies as babies, because having that routine, it makes the laundry manageable. So as soon as we put one in, you take one out, and then the next day you got to put one in, take one out.
I like
So
that.
and
It works for you. Yeah.
yeah. So like for example, day one is parents' laundry, day two kids, day three kids' whites, day four
Mm,
is our whites, fifth is the bedding, six are the rags, and
yeah.
then seven are whatever, right? And then you do it again.
Yeah.
So we don't pile up our laundry. Everything is just manageable.
Yeah. That way you don't get overwhelmed from it, right? That's why
Yes.
you did it. That's true.
And then your closet stays
So
organized.
yeah, and that's good. So
And
I think
clean.
I'll go ahead, Ron. Did you want to say something?
No, organize and clean.
Yeah, exactly. Organize and clean. So I do want to touch on that then, because that is a great point. When something overwhelms you, find a way to make it work for you that will make it easier, right? So you're right. For others, it's like, oh, doing the laundry is like it's overwhelming. They can't even put it. I'm sorry to everyone. Some of my friends do this. A lot of my friends do
Many
this. They
actually,
don't
it's
put it
really
away.
in every household, right?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So whatever works for you, like have a system. There you go. Sister Sari said, like have a system. So yeah, she's gonna try that laundry system. There you go. Oh yeah, because Team Elijah, remember the question for you is what just one organization tip will you work on moving forward? So yeah, there you go, Sister Sarah already answered that. Also want to say hi to Sister Ina Malit Reyes. Thank you for tuning in. She's actually part of our crew. But she's tuning in from work right now. But yes, if you feel overwhelmed about something, make sure that you tweak it in a way that will be easier for you, like small bites pieces, like type of thing. Like that's the way I would explain it. So yes, please do that. That way, you'll be able to make it easier for you. Also, just a quick thing on my to-do list. For example, with the laundry, I have it set because I don't need to do it every day. That will stress me out. But I do it like every 3 weeks, and I have it on my calendar. I utilize the like the every 3 weeks, so it will remind me. That way, it's not me checking my closet and I'm like, oh, I don't have anymore. Like I know it's coming up, right? And then if I know I'm gonna have a busy weekend, maybe because of church, maybe because of an activity happening that time, then I will do my laundry maybe a week before. So then you're already thinking ahead. I'm like what Chrisette has mentioned earlier. So just do that. And then also before, because I love doing laundry actually, but I found it so overwhelming when I was doing, yeah, right, that's true. Um, the colored and white in one day. So I changed it. I just switched it up, like I just did one the color for one day and then the light or white in another day. That way it's another weekend, like that way it's not overwhelming. But yeah, I do love doing laundry because it keeps your closet organized, like you get to like use it again. Yeah, so all right, cool. So everyone, if you feel overwhelmed about something, see how you can tweak it, that what works for you. We're giving you advices based on our experiences. All right. Okay, number 4, I clean up as I go.
Yeah.
All right. I clean up as I go. All right. So like, yeah. I mean, okay, are we ready? I think this should be easy. All right, ready? I clean up as I go. All right, ready, set, challenge. Okay, we're all yes. Yes, okay. I haven't changed mine. Yeah, oh no, actually I'm gonna ask this too. Okay. I'm a Team Life Jet, I hope you're keeping up. Next question after this. I'm a minimalist. Sorry, I'm a minimalist. I regularly purge my closet or really anything to declutter. So do you do that? So are you a minimalist? Do you feel like you're a minimalist? If I go to your house, ready, challenge yourself. I think Ron is saying no. Okay. Okay. We're gonna read Sister Ina's answers first. Yes, definitely. I can't leave my dirt behind as much as possible, which is very true. If after finish cooking, please clean up after yourselves. That way it won't keep adding up. But Ron said no.
No, yes and no.
Yes. Oh, yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. Middle. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
I have. It's hard to get rid of things, but I have it organized.
Memories.
No. I mean, just things.
Okay.
I mean, because I'm in media and I have
Oh yeah,
like,
that's
cameras,
true.
and so I have old cameras, I have old gadgets and so on that I just can't get rid of. I don't know why, but maybe I can open a museum someday.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Brother Andrew said I am occasionally a minimalist. Yeah, Chris said I figured you weren't when you said you keep your sorry, you keep your
She washes every day, so she doesn't have that much clothes.
Yeah, so the things that adds value to my life, I
you
keep
keep
them.
it, yeah.
But we're pretty we've gone through extreme and my husband Roach,
Oh,
we were like extreme minimalist before, but now I think we're
oh, you
normal.
were.
Oh
Okay.
yes, yeah, we were extremely. I think we moved to Arizona from California just in our FJ Cruiser, and
Oh
that's
wow, that is
really
super
small.
minimalist. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we can survive with our uniforms and our
Yeah.
laptops.
Okay.
Um, we make it a rule that our clothes can breathe in our closet. And not because we have a big closet too. We've lived in apartments and just
Mm-hmm.
small closet. But breathing means like if it's hanging, that I can put my hands like that and it could breathe and you can go there and see everything and have enough space.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, Chrisette said she is organized, but she doesn't consider herself. She said okay, right?
I'm
On
okay, yeah.
yeah,
Just because I know what it is to be extreme minimalist, and we were
yeah.
even so. Like for now, I would say our kids have 5 tops, 5 bottoms.
Oh wow, you know,
Yes. And
that's
then we
not
just
bad.
try it, and then they, huh?
That's not bad.
No,
Yeah.
because they grow up still, so it's easy.
Oh, that's
They'll
true.
change
You're
in
right.
3 months.
That's
So,
true. You're right. You're
like
right.
they're due
Mhm.
right now to change their clothes, but we tell them, okay, put it. We have a box right now outside,
Yeah.
in our laundry area where they'll put their old, gently used clothes, that will donate before we can get a
Yeah.
new
That's
set
true. There
for
you
the
go.
winter.
There you go. Sister Donna Palisak, I'm the resident minister's wife over there in Phoenix. I am a minimalist, especially we move all the time and anytime. That is so true.
That's so true. Love
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Sister Ina said, gotta make my mom watch this. Haha, so hard to get rid of memories, but have to. Exactly. I have a hard time getting rid of memories too, but here's what I do. I don't like I tried like if you're cleaning up, right, as you're organizing, which is true, it happens to all of us and I want to get rid of something, maybe I'll like leave it for like a week or two, but then I just don't look at it and I try not to think, I like go like just get rid of it because if you the more you think about it, the more you're gonna remember, right? Like the memories, yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what.
actually, Marie, now that you mentioned it,
Uh-huh.
that's how we were able to get rid of a lot of things.
Just
If
don't
it's
think about it.
if it will trigger us
The
like, oh, I don't
emotion.
like that memory, I don't like that shirt. I wore that here. Oh, I don't like that picture. It's not the best picture. Just get rid of it.
Oh yes,
Anything
exactly,
that would be
especially
like
that.
a baggage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Because that those stuff also carry that, right? That's so true. Okay. All right. Next question. I keep track of my bills. Right? Okay. We'll just go 1, 2, 3. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Are we ready? We'll just yeah, okay. So and then next question right after that. I keep track of my inventory stock at home. 1, 2, 3, go. Are we ready? Oh, okay. Well, I think your wife does though. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
But
actually
that's part of the honeydew list
Ex-
to go to the store for.
yeah, exactly. Chris, did you want to add?
Yeah, actually, that's one thing that is, one piece of advice that it's so
Oh, yes,
useful to me
please.
is automate,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Bills, automate it. Savings, investments, whatever,
Just
automate everything.
automate
You
it.
don't have
Yeah.
to think about it, right? Of course, after our offering, right? And then, um, a lot of my groceries, even my groceries, is mostly automated. Okay, I'll tell you.
Oh,
I
so
have
it's
subscriptions.
delivered.
Yes, subscriptions. Toilet
Exactly.
papers, dishwash, soaps,
Anything.
also shampoo, everything
It
that
just
we
comes,
use,
right?
toothpaste, floss,
Yeah.
they're on subscription. I know exactly when it'll end, and it's automated. I
Yeah.
never have to think about it.
Exactly. It clears your mind, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it frees my brain.
Yeah.
And even the water filter,
Yeah.
it's
Because
every
you
few
know when you're
months,
gonna.
right?
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
never have to think about it.
Mhm.
Um, and then groceries wise too. Every week we buy the same thing. Like for us and our family, we need to have milk, eggs.
Yeah. You know
And
what you need. Yeah.
yes, I get them delivered as well.
Okay.
And so, for example, tomorrow I'll have a delivery for that set of groceries,
The
and I'll
subscription.
need it again next week. All I have to do on my app is add all to cart,
And
and
then
then remove the stuff that I still probably have a little bit, and add
yeah.
like whatever that I need extra. It'll take me 5-10 minutes. I don't have
Then
to
done.
drive. I don't have to, go to the groceries and be like tempted to buy this and that,
Yeah.
because they'll just be here.
Exactly.
And so
Frees up your
that,
time too, right?
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's one way that I'm able to organize is automating and
Exactly.
make everything of it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I want to add to that. When you automate your payments, you don't have to worry about it. But also, it clears up your mind. I'm gonna touch on both things. So bills, if you automate your bills, is that you're not gonna forget it. That way, you won't have what is that called, when late fees, right? So it just adds more. So then you get to save a little, you get to save your money because you're not always like like having to think about it. And but if you do, because for me, I do have my bills automated, but I do have to, I'm getting it from my checking, so I have to move from my savings to put it to my checking, and then when I get my paycheck, I move that to my savings. But I have it on my calendar on when to do all of that. It's just once a month thing, so it's like I have it, I already have it on my spreadsheet. I know how much I would be, moving. And once it's moved, then it's there, it's ready. That way I won't forget, and that way I won't have late fees. The subscription, I also do it. My career is actually in purchasing, in supply chain now. I know I used to be an IT, but I do that now. So I've learned a lot of the subscription. So if you take advantage of that, there are stores. We're not gonna mention it here, but there are stores. If you want to talk to us after on off air, you can. There are stores online that if you have an automated, you will actually save more money with it. So you just have to subscribe, and then like what Chrisette said, you don't have to think about it. It's done, you're ready, it's coming, and then you can actually skip it if you feel like, oh, that's a little too much, I still have a lot, then you can skip it, and there's no problem with that. And the important things, you can also adjust that. So try to get better at that. I think it will save you money, but also your stress. I don't have to think that, oh, my shampoo, I also have that automated, it's, I'm running out. No, it's coming, like, because it's already subscribed. And then I will get a notification what's coming. That, and then I know if I should get it now, even my vitamins, or I can skip it. Yeah. So yeah, try that, and you will actually save money. All right. Last question on this, as we wrap this up, is I don't yet say yes to everything. No other. Sorry, I am actually gonna give a behind the scene on it, or like a details on it. I don't say yes to everything, meaning I'm not gonna say yes to any commitment, everything, or every commitment. Sorry, every commitment, every hanging out with someone, etc. So yes, is that true for you? 1, 2, 3, go. I say yes to everything. Okay. All right, cool. So quick piece of advice before we end is that I don't say yes to everything, because I've learned that every time I say yes to something, I say no to something later, or I'm putting more tasks on my plate, and then I'm just gonna get overwhelmed. So I've learned to not say yes to everything. That way, I have a better control of my to-do list, of my calendar, and I'm not always stressing. What about you, Chrisette? What I think you kind of mentioned earlier, but what's another maybe like really important advice for you, that you've heard of, that like when it comes to keeping an organized life, that has been a life changing for you? Life
Yeah.
changing.
So for me, it's that automating,
The
set a
bills.
routine, make it a habit,
Okay.
right? And then if you fall off that habit, like Ron, he's self-aware.
Yeah.
You have that routine. But to touch on your question, why I don't always say yes to everything,
Oh yeah.
also this technique called time blocking. So remember, Marie, you always invite me to come here.
Yeah. I do. I do. It's through everyone.
Yeah, I feel bad, but at the same
Don't
time,
feel
no. Sometimes I'm on
bad. Other
vacation or
things.
there's an activity.
Yeah.
And because I time block, I know that when I have to speak here in INC Radio, it's not just that 1 hour that we're on
It's
air.
true. It's
I
true.
have to prepare for it as well, what the topic is about. We have a check-in, right? So
Yeah.
if
True.
I know that that time block, for example, that afternoon block of my time is gonna go over or close to our INC radio time, I won't be fully present. And I'm just
Exactly.
gonna
And you're
be,
running late,
yes, I'm not gonna be a benefit to you and to
and to
myself.
yourself. Yeah.
If it falls there in that time block and time period,
Exactly.
I'll pass maybe next time.
There you
Right.
go. No, I like that, because I do see. Sarah, I said I was gonna ask her this, but it's okay. I will mention it. But I do see her as her life is put together, and we can see it based on her answers. But yes, I think that is super important. Being able to say no. Don't just say yes to everything. I know sometimes you'd feel bad, but I'm telling her right now. I think she heard me said, "Don't feel bad." Yeah, don't feel bad. Like, because I know she joins when she's able to, but when she really can't, she can't be fully present there. It's okay, rather than being half here. Like 50% here, running late, and then you're causing me stress. I'm like, is she gonna make it? You know what I mean? Like, but what
I'm not gonna do that to you.
I appreciate that. I know when she says yes, she will be there. Like I don't have to worry, you know. So that's the kind of person you want to be well known as, right? That when you say yes to something, you're always going to show up, whether that's hanging out with a friend or a task that you're doing, and that you're not dropping the ball. This is for everyone, right? If you're saying yes to everything, a task, an extra commitment, work, hanging out, project, but you're juggling so much, you can't give 100% to anything, right? Because you're getting like 20% here, 10% here. And so, yeah, you want to be fully present. Another tip of advice that I could quickly give to everyone is that when you're able to do something within 5 minutes or 10 minutes, just go ahead and do it. You know, like don't wait to put it on your to do task. Like, why are you gonna do that if it's gonna take you 5-10 minutes? Just take it out of your time to do that. And also, tasks are not always easy to do, but if you get started, it will help you. Once you get going, then you're like, oh, okay, this is not as hard as I get, or as I thought. And then, like what Chris said about time blocking, if you're thinking I only have 15-20 minutes to do it, I do it with my dishes all the time. I hate doing dishes, even though I enjoy it once I'm already doing it. I hate getting to do it, but I'm like, okay, I have 15-20 minutes and I get it done, you know. Like you think it's so overwhelming, but it's not, you know. So just go ahead and do that. And like what Sister Donna said, prioritization is the key. And as to
Yeah.
finish that off, Chris said, what have been the benefits? You are super organized. I know I can always rely on you when you say yes, unless you're like something really emergency that happened. But you know, like how, like, why do you think being organized or having an organized life is very important to you? How has it
So
been very beneficial?
for me, enhance my productivity. You touch on the 5 minute rule. That's
Mhm.
really great technique, because we're productive, we get more free time. It reduces my stress, and because I don't have as much stress, I know what to do, when to do. It reduces my anxiety, and I'm able
True.
to decide better decision making.
Exactly. It lessens your anxiety, clears your head, which means you're able to do your task quicker, right?
Yes.
And I feel like if your mind is clear and you're not anxious, then that's when you're actually gonna be able to do the task easily, and you don't feel overwhelmed, you know. So if you feel right now that your life is overwhelmed, that's okay. But hopefully this helped, like this discussion helped, and that was great guest for this. So hopefully that helped. You know, like I know we don't have like a really long show, but hopefully that helped. You know, like what we said earlier, what one thing will you start doing moving forward now? So hopefully you've learned from us and then from Team Live Chat as well. And then like what Brother Alan Pagaduan said, it's okay to say no. Yes, it is very okay to say no. You won't hurt the people that you've said no to, and you will never lose that opportunity. Yeah, Chrisetta said no to me multiple times on radio, but I always ask her still, you know. So you know, so it will always be understood by those people. But yes, having a benefits room, you know, like there are definitely a lot of benefits when it comes to keeping an organized life. Yes, we know it is not easy, everyone. It could take years of changing it up, tweaking, modifying, especially if you're just starting. It can be super overwhelming. But having an organized life comes with many benefits. So you won't feel like you're running from one thing to the next. Your life is not hectic. And then that gives you a calm, or like, you know, a calmness. And you're prepared to adjust on any change in schedule that may happen, because we know that could happen. That's more urgent. So now you're more prepared to do that. An organized environment, we also talked about this, also declutter your brain. It makes you feel better. So that will also help. You can even save money, right? Remember we talked about, you know, like I'm taking advantage of the subscriptions and then also the automated payments, so you won't have a late payment. And then, of course, an organized life makes your life efficient. It makes you more in control of your to-do list, and in essence, allow you to complete your task quicker, like what we've mentioned. We're mentioning all throughout the show. So again, Team Live Chat, we ask you, or even Team Panelists, what one additional thing will you work on moving forward to make your life more organized? So we hope you enjoyed the show, everyone. Thank you so much for being there. And with that, let's go to our CFO in action, because our district of Manusais has been super active.
CFO in action.
All right, so our district of Manusais has been super active. First off is the Guerrero Trust. Hopefully everyone was able to watch that. Yes, so we were able to watch. We have the Guerrero Trust, which means three, a movie showing. the ones that you will see here are Denver and Phoenix, I believe, right, Ron? It was Denver and Phoenix. But yes, so hopefully you enjoyed the movie. Team Live Chat, what did you think of that movie? I really enjoyed it. And honestly, I didn't see the first two before this. So the weekend before this movie, this film showing, I actually watched both, and it was really good. It's a really good story. Very very touching. Learned a lot. So yes, hopefully you enjoyed that. Denver, in Phoenix on this, but of course that was shown throughout the district, right? Right, yeah. So shown throughout the district, I think in every local congregation as well. So yeah, that was throughout, like the world, right? That was the world showing, right? All right. Next up here that we can see is the Kadiwa. Oops, sorry, Kadiwa Binhi special gathering. So they're commemorating the 50 years. Their 51st year anniversary. This one right here, the photo here is at the Las Vegas Chapel. This was officiated by our district minister, Brother Marlon Balason, right? But this was streamed all throughout the district as well. So we have uh, Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, and Colorado. And but yeah, for those who are not members of the Church of Christ, you do want to just quickly mention it. Binhi means seedling. Seedling. But that is 12 to 17 years old. I have my notes early. I had my notes early, but yeah, in the church, but 18 and above are 18 and above who are not married are the Kadiwa. So yeah, so this special gathering always helps them. And I think this is already we're already in the next one, right? So this is the West Las Vegas CFO planning. So as you can see here, we have the West Las Vegas planning already. Their CFO, Christian Family Organization, conducting their planning conference so that they can plan for next year's CFO activities. That is being organized. They already are planning and organizing what activities they will have so they can better serve their locale for all these activities. Shout out to West Las Vegas, super super active. And then I think this is the last one. CBI, Christian Brotherhood International and District Multimedia Special Gathering that was video streamed throughout the district commemorating the 55th year anniversary of CBI and 5th anniversary of District Multimedia. The photos here include Arizona and Nevada regions, but again, this was also video streamed throughout the district. So all the everyone, every region here in the district was also able to video stream that. But it was a really really good lesson. I learned a lot. It was very very touching. It was a very very blessed worship service. So we hope that all the CBI, Christian Brotherhood International and District Multimedia, were able to attend. If you didn't see your photos here, everyone, please make sure that you will send your photos to your local multimedia, or send it to your CFO presidents. That way they can send it to us and you can be part of the CFO in action. And we also have another promotion here. If we can pull that up. Good, it's for tomorrow. Let's see if we'll be able to pull up. If not, it's okay. Oh, there you go. All right, you're super quick, but I will mention it. It's for Scan International. Oh, I forgot what it stands for. Sorry, everyone. Team Live Chat, if you're able to help me there. But it's for Scan International. It is tomorrow, November 3rd. That is tomorrow, yeah. 3 p.m. Obviously Pacific Daylight Time, because it is gonna be in Nevada, Exploration Peak Park. It is mostly for SCAN members, but everyone is encouraged to attend. So if you do want to attend, please do attend. It's an endurance challenge. Ugh, gonna be very physical, but it's gonna be fun. So make sure if you're in the region, if you're nearby, please do join that. Yes, and I think that are all the activities that we have. Thank you so much again, Team Live Chat, for joining here, the viewers. Actually, we do want to say hi real quick to Sister Sinaida Novesteras, watching from Midtown Toronto District of Greater Canada. Is always tuning in to all the shows as well. But yes, we appreciate that, Krista. Thank you so much for joining us. We could tell you're very, very passionate with it, so we appreciate that. And of course, Ron is always helping us here, directing us, so we appreciate that. And of course, viewers, thank you for always being there. But of course, we will never forget to thank these important people in our lives. We'll start off with our beloved Executive Minister, Eduardo V. Manalo, our CEO and President of SEBSI, and our CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo, our District Minister, Brother Marlon Balasan, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Oliver Canlas, our CFO Overseer, Brother Jay Agustin, but of course, everyone who are always tuning in to INCRadio. Thank you again for tuning in to another episode of INCRadio Mountain States. We hope that you've enjoy this and learn from this panelist, but also from Team Live Chat. We will see you again next week here on INCRadio Mountain States. But please continue to tune in to INCRadio DCM 954, changing lives through God's words. Up next, everyone, is INCRadio Canada. Everyone, take care.